Good morning, Linda. Good morning. Good morning. Blessings, blessings. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to get started soon. I'm going to get some water. Let's go. Perfect timing. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tap screen, share it live up to 10, 15 like-minded people. This morning. Bonjour, Linda. I don't speak French, but I can say that part. Bonjour. Anyway, it is Wednesday, middle of the week. Gotta catch my breath. Running upstairs a lot. Wednesday, middle of the week. Of course, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put the disclaimer out right now. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'll tell you like this. Some of the conversations I have, some of the things that I talk about is not for everybody. If you are in your feelings or you're going to get in your feelings today, I suggest that this is not the place for you to be. If you feel that I say something that may have struck a nerve, then it is definitely about you. What's up, Hill? I see you, little sis. El Boogie, I see you, my brother. Good morning, everybody. Things that what I'm about to put out there this morning is just what I see. Bottom line, people feel, like I said, if I say anything and people get in their feelings, that's on you. We adults, you have the right to agree or disagree, but do it respectfully and do it with taste. Bottom line. So, time is of the essence, and of course, Velvet Jones does not like wasting time. So I'm going to say what I'm going to say. This morning, I'm asking a simple question. And it's for some of you women out there that they may be going through some of these situations. Good morning, Libby. Welcome in. Does he support you when you have nothing to offer? That is my question this morning. Does that man support you when you have nothing to offer? I'm going to wait for a minute and let that sink in. I'm going to let it sink in a little bit more. See, a lot of times some of y'all women in these relationships with these men that you may not have nothing to offer, but does that man support you? So let me just do this. How can you tell the difference between a man who truly loves you and a man who only loves what you can do for him? Can y'all really tell the difference between a man that truly loves you and a man who only truly loves you for the things that you can do for him? You know, a lot of times there are some of y'all women that are in these relationships right now with these men that only love you for what you're doing for them. Not the things that you do, not for loving you for who you are, but just loving you for the things that you do for him. And the moment that you stop doing these things for this man, all of a sudden, he said, didn't you love me? They love what I did for him and to him. Yes, sweetheart. See, I agree with that. Good morning. But I say that, good morning, boss lady. Good morning, man. Welcome in. I say that because there are some of y'all women don't understand that some of these men, it's true. Some of these men only love what you can do for them. Now, we always say that women love with conditions, men love unconditionally. I say this. There are some men that will love you unconditionally, but there are some men that only love you based on the conditions, the things that you do for him. Because you have to look at it like this. The moment that sometimes when you stop doing for that certain for that man, all of a sudden that man stops loving you. He stops treating you the way that you was being treated before. Some men actually hoodwink you and they and they get with you and they say all the most eloquent things because, of course, a lot of men know how to play off of some of y'all women emotions. I'm gonna be honest, it's the truth. They will sit there and they will say stuff to you because it sounds good and make you feel a certain type of way, and you'll be like, "Oh, this is the best thing for me. This is a good man. He is the man for me." And truly, that man is not. See, the thing I get with some of these men is what they do is they wait for some of your women to start talking. Like once you have a conversation with them, and they say, "Well, when was your last relationship? How did it happen?" See, he's already playing on your emotions. You see how I just put that out there. Why is he worrying about your last relationship? Who the last person that you was with? That's number one. No man should ever be worrying about the last man that you was with because I'm not trying to compete with no man. I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I am. So the moment that this man starts asking you about who was the last person you were with, he's basically playing on your emotions because now he wants to see how far he can get and say some of the things that's going to make you feel a certain type of way about him. So he's playing on your vulnerability. That's what he does. Because ain't no man really worrying about the last dude because the only person I'm worrying about is me. Let's talk about me. I don't want to talk about somebody that you was with. I see you, little sis. I see my little sis in the building. Yes, it is definitely reverse psychology. You see what I'm saying? Look, it's natural. These are signs. But the thing I'm trying to tell you is you got some men that will truly love you, and then you have some men that will love you to a fault. Like they will love you based on a lot of the things that you do. And I tell you, ladies, sometimes you'll walk into this relationship because you want to do, I want to do, I want to do, I want to do. Some of y'all are I know they say you're nurturers, some of y'all are natural givers, and it's okay, but you don't have to give everything in the beginning. Because once you show your hand and show your cards, that dude, he's going to use it. He's going to use it. A lot of times, and if you can't tell the difference, because when you first start, he's treating you like the queen that you are. But then the same guy turns around and now because you stop doing certain things or you limit your time for this man, or he realized that, hey, I was with you when you had this, now you don't have it, like what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Like all these things play a major part. All these things play a major part. Some of these brothers, they don't want to, they only want you to give them, like, let me put it like this. You have some men that will use you based upon just for your anatomy. You gave it to me, that's all he pretty much wants from you. They still try to get in your head. Of course. But see, that's the whole part, sweet Angie. Let me tell you something too. I'm talking to the comments today, which is a beautiful thing because I love talking to y'all because y'all guys are the most important people on my live. Good morning, Jacqueline. So the thing that what you just said, sweet Angie, is true. A lot of times men will get with your women. Then all of a sudden they get mad once she leaves. And then they want to keep you. Sometimes you got men that are in relationships or situationships and living with a woman and still dealing with someone else. You know, the funny part is some of y'all women are in these relationships with these men, and they're in a whole nother relationship with somebody else. Think about it like this: how you with someone that you can't go nowhere with? Everywhere this man goes, he goes by himself. He doesn't take you nowhere. He's going out, or I'm going out. He's going out. You're not going nowhere. Yes, it's always an excuse. This man moves. You have men that are in relationships but move single. This is the truth. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. There are some of y'all women are in this relationship with men that has manipulated to the point where he has changed who you are. This man has changed who you are, and now he's moving in a certain type of way that you don't even understand. And the sad part about it is you have to go along with it because he's taking care of you. You listen, if you are one of the women that a man is just truly taking care of you, paying all your bills, doing all this other stuff, I'm sorry to say, sister, but he took your voice. You know why? Because you lose yourself, and then you find yourself being humbled by a man just because he's doing things for you that you can normally do for yourself. And now he's able to dictate, he's able to transform anything, and now you have to humble yourself. You have no voice, you have no say so. Even when you're mad, you can't express how you truly feel because you don't want him to get mad. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Mickey, that is definitely his plan. Yes. You can't even when you upset, you have to make sure that you don't get that man upset. No, widow speaks. Let me tell you something, sister. If you made a strong decision within yourself that you never wanted, that you wait, you said, what if I made a strong decision to stay widowed and never tried to date? Is that selfish? No, that's just what you chose. That is what you chose. Listen, can't nobody tell you that what you should, what you can and cannot do. You're not being selfish. You're just being you. So here's the thing: you can go on dates, but you don't have to be with nobody. You see what I'm saying? You can still. Let me say this: for even women that saying that they don't want to be in relationships and all this other stuff, and I get it. You know, a lot of times I'm different when it comes to that, and that's just me. But just because you go on dates does not mean you are dating. You get what I'm saying? So even if you want to stay single, even if you want to continue to be a widow without 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 a date, you can still go on dates and still have fun with the opposite sex. It's no problem with that. What's up, True? It's nothing wrong with that. It's when you perform the act after, then that falls on you. So that's what I'm talking about. Because some people say, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to date. Listen, you can, if you choose to be single, then that's your choice. But if you choose to be single and you still want to go out on dates, first of all, nobody has no heaven and hell to put you in but yourself. That's number one. So we can sit here and say all day, oh, this, that, and the third. But what I don't like is when people say that what they don't need. Saying that you want to be single, saying all that stuff. Listen, I salute that. But when people say what they don't need, I don't need you, I don't need that. That to me is a little fabricating. But anyway, let me reel myself back in. When you get with these type of men, and I'm doing this because I want some of your women to see the truth, because a lot of men don't really see the true value in some of y'all women. They don't. They're looking at your anatomy, but they're not looking at you. See, when a man talks to you, he has to talk to your heart. He can't just be talking to your head and talking to your body. When a man speaks to you, he needs to be speaking to your heart and to your mind and to your heart and to your spirit. He needs to see. See, sometimes you got to ask these men, what do you see when you see me? Because if a man don't, if he sees you physically, that's all he's going to see. But a real man can see inside of that woman because he took the time and the patience to understand and know this woman. That's the reason why he could see inside of you. He could speak life into you. He could say certain things to you. But sometimes, just sometimes, these men play on those feelings and they play on your vulnerability. Good morning, Queen. These men play on you being vulnerable based on your past. So I say that to say, stop allowing your past to intervene with your future. Stop telling these men about your last boyfriend, about your last relationships. That ship done sailed. Because all you're doing is resurfacing some of that negative energy. And what he's doing is he's taking all that and he's putting it in his database, and now he knows how to move with you. And sometimes he's moving just because he knows how to manipulate you. He knows how to get into your head. He's saying certain things that sound so good to you and making you feel, I never felt this way before. My last man never did all this stuff. Yeah, because you told him everything that he didn't do. Y'all didn't get that. Was that too fast for some of y'all? Y'all want me to reel it back in again? I don't know if some of y'all caught that part. Put a one in the comments if you understand what I just said. But I'm going to say it again. I'm going to reel it back. A lot of times, these men You have men that will speak into you. You have men that will speak into you, or you have men that will speak to you. It's two type of men, ladies. Two type of men. The man that's going to speak into you, or the man that's going to speak to you. And you will know the difference. But sometimes, just sometimes, and I got to say this a little slow. Sometimes y'all give up so much information to that man that's speaking to you, that he learns to speak into you, and that's a fault, and that's a false prophet, because of the simple fact is he already knows how to play off the things of everything that you said. So from the things that you have said to this man, he's going to become, what up though? Good morning, Tip Tip. What's up, my brother Ford? He's going to start saying things to you that sound good, because he knows how to play on all the information based on what you gave him. So I say that to say, stop saying certain things to these men when they start talking to you. If they start asking you certain questions about certain, listen, that's none of their business. Stop resurfacing old stuff. Because if I'm meeting you, you are a new person. I need to know about you. I don't want to know about who you dealt with. I'm not even going to tell you who I dealt with, because that's behind me. That's behind me. But we have the tendency to keep holding on to old garbage, old baggage, and then want to bring it up as if that person is your therapist. You're not my therapist. I don't need to talk to you about, well, my last relationship, she did that. Listen, she did that. Guess what? If you didn't move on, then you don't need to be to nobody, man or woman. If a man starts talking about his exes to you, you don't need to talk to him. The moment he starts bringing up that woman in your conversation, ladies, walk away. He has drama. That man has not trauma, drama. Because he never let go of that woman. See, we always talk about how women don't let go of the man, and they just that some men do not let go of their exes. That's why they talk about them. You know why they talk about them? Because they're trying to compare you to her. Well, y'all ain't get that part neither. Yep. I'm gonna tell you something. When we start talking about our exes, what's up, Luz? What's up, sister? Welcome in. When we sitting there, we start talking about our ex women to you. My ex, this man, that man still hurt. That man, basically, he still loves her because he did some bull crap in between that mix. Is the reason why she did. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That man done did some damage in that relationship. What's up, Anzi? That man did some damage in that relationship, and he's coming to you to tell you all the stuff that she did. You know what the thing I realize is what we never do as individuals? Thanks, brother. You know what the funny thing that I've just learned about us, that what we don't do, is we don't sit there and tell people what we did in the relationships, especially men. I see you, little sis. What's up, Roxy? Good morning, my sister. Blessings. We will not sit there and tell, and I don't think people do it regardless, any man or woman. I don't think we will sit there and tell people what we have done in relationships. We always talk about the nonsense on how this person has done this, that, and the third to me. But what did you do to that person? Because it had to be something. There's no such. I'm not the perfect man, so I know I've made mistakes in relationships. I'm not even gonna lie. I know I've dogged women. I know I've got dogged by women. I can be honest and say it. But at the end of the day, guess what? It was my fault. My fault as the man, because I wasn't prepared mentally, nor was I prepared emotionally to deal with certain things. We have the tendency to try to take advantage, and I believe that some men right now are truly taking advantage of women's emotions. But the sad part about it is some of these women feel like, I'm going to say this, a lot of these men get women and they trap them. They trap y'all. They start doing all these things for you because they don't truly see you. They don't see inside of you. They just see you. And then the funny part is y'all get into your head that he's your everything, and he's not. You just made him your everything because you have nothing to truly offer. And once he realized, because listen, I'm gonna be real. Everybody always got something to offer, but some men just don't see the true value in some of y'all women, and they think that, guess what? My voice is over my words. They don't see value in you. they will actually turn around and have you doing things that you don't normally do. They take your spirit, they take your character away from who you are. They have transformed you into something that you was totally not when you first started. And the sad part about it is when you leave, it's the hardest part is to walk away and try to rekindle and find out who you truly are again. That's the part that's hard. Trying to get back to who you truly was. And it's sad that you have men out there that are actually doing this to a lot of y'all women, treating y'all, talking to y'all certain type of ways, making you feel certain type of ways, saying all the good, all the eloquent things. I don't understand what you're saying peacefully. So, what about the widow that tells the stories? See, that's another thing too. I like that. Thank you, babe. Um, the widow, she. So, excuse me. Let me say this: if you are a widow, if you're a widow or widower, and you're still talking about the deceased wife, which means that you still love her. It means that you still love her, and it means that he never truly let go. And that's one of the hardest things. When you love when you are when you was with if okay, it's hard because I'm trying to say it correctly. As a man that loved his wife and she passes, greetings to you, welcome in. If a man that loves his wife and this woman passes, he's going through a lot because he's been, especially if it's been over 10, 15, it doesn't really matter. As long as he truly loved this woman, it's a hurt thing. And to be with it, to try to go out and start dating over again for that man who truly only loved that one woman, that's one of the hardest things for a man to do. To try to get back out in the world after losing the true love of his life, because you would never. Let me tell you something. People always say, I found the love of my life, the love of my life, the love of my life. No, you have not. No, you have not. No, you have not. No, you have not. Because the true love of your life outside of Christ, let me say this, for you churchgoers, because I know people, but the true love of my life is Christ. I understand that. But outside of Christ, you only get one of those. You only get one. Because there's no way you can sit and say, I had three true loves, because no. Some of them was infatuation, some of them was just lust. But that one true love, you know who it is. You know when you know who that one true love is, and I'm gonna say this, but it's gonna sound weird. The one that you constantly just can't let go. Even if you're in relationships and you're dealing with it, you can't let them go. But I think that going back, let me reel myself back in again. Go back. Because here's the thing. For a man, if he's not supporting you the right way, even if you have nothing to offer, then that man is not the man for you. Straight up and down. There's no way in the world a man can be with you and he doesn't support you. And I don't mean financially. I just mean in general. He doesn't support you. He doesn't support your ideas. Everything that he says you have to do, you have to move at his speed. Even if you're doing something for yourself, he's the type of man that will stop you from doing things that you're doing because he wants something done. That's crazy work. That man has no love for you. He doesn't love you. He just loves the idea of the things that, like I said, this man only loves the things that you do for him, but he does not truly love you. You'd be sick as a dog, and this man will just go in there and get you a Tylenol, or go in there and get some medicine. But still and all, when he's sick and something's wrong with him, he needs you to be his nurse. He needs you to be his mother. He needs you to be all these things to get him better. But when you're sick, he does the bare minimum. Let me tell you this. Those are the type of men that y'all need to look out for. Those same men that talk a good one, but will do the bare minimum. These same men that will try to talk to you just to get in your pants. these same type of men that talking about how you supposed to fulfill their needs. How can you sit there and talk to a woman and talk about it's your job to fulfill my needs? I've never heard that before. I've never even told a woman that. And out of all the women I've ever dated in my life, yo, if you with me, I got needs. Yeah, I got knees too. They for walking and to bending, squatting, and all that other stuff. How dare you, as a man, turn around and tell a woman that you have needs? But what about her needs? Because see, that tells me you are one selfish individual when you only thinking about your needs and your needs only. You know, it's something that my grandfather told me a long time ago, and I kind of forgot. But I'm going to put this back into play because it just dawned on me. But I just thought about what my grandfather said to me, and this is before he passed. And I stopped thinking about it because I was young and I wasn't even thinking. And he said, being with your grandmother, my pleasure came from pleasing her. I didn't get that. It went over my head when he said it. My pleasure came from pleasing her. That's a strong statement. So what I'm hearing is he truly loved her enough that he was pleasured because she was pleased. And when I say pleased, and I don't think he was talking about in a sexual sense. He was just saying it in general, like, yo, she was pleased, so this is my pleasure. That's deep. When I'm thinking about it now, because now it's starting to resurface based on what I'm saying right now, which is something that us men need to get back to. If we could start pleasing our women and making sure. Thank you, Instrument. I appreciate you, brother. If men can truly stop trying to please themselves and start pleasing the woman that you're with, like my wife always tells me, I'm the most loving and selfish man in the world. I'm trying to reverse that. I want to be the most lovingest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I get what she's saying when she says that. You're the most lovingest, selfish man in the world, which means I would give, but it's only, and I would give. I'm not going to put too much of myself out there. I said this a couple weeks ago, but it's the truth. A lot of us men are loving and selfish. We are set in our ways. We are set in our ways to a certain extent, and especially when you get a certain age and you're so used to moving in a certain type of light. But I want to say this: a lot of us men need to get it right, and you need to get it together because we have to stop thinking of what used to be and start looking at what it is. We got to start. We have to start truly looking at our women and looking inside of them instead of looking at them. Like see the value of see the value and see the worth of that woman instead of seeing what we can gain. This is the reason why so many women don't want to be in relationships. To be honest, a lot of women don't want to because they starting to see the nonsense that a lot of these men are trying to pull. A lot of these things that these men are trying to do, and these things that men are truly trying to say, it is not appetizing. It is not cool. It's not. We hang so much stuff over their heads. We want them to do so many things for us, but the smallest little things, you know, you got some men that truly love their women, and you got a lot of men that's out there just loving the convenience of a woman. Yo, shorty got a car. Well, let me tell you something like that. Ha! You with a man and he don't have nothing, but he start asking you, let me borrow some of you, let me hold this, let me take your car, let me drive you to work in your own vehicle. No, nigga, walk. Stop. I'm saying this, ladies, stop giving in so much to some of these women, to some of these men. Stop. Just because he's there, if he listen, if you've been with a man 6-7 months and he still ain't showing you nothing, then guess what? He ain't about nothing. I'm being real. Y'all be with these dudes 6-7, like he ain't telling. Listen, he ain't showing you nothing in 6 months. In 6 months, leave him alone. Stop being with these dudes just because. And let me tell you something else. Just because a man can take care of you, but that's just if he can take care of you, that's one thing. But if he's not taking care of you, that's a whole nother thing. Really, Rain? She's just tampon gifting. Oh, I know, man. Nah, I'm just saying. A lot of men don't. He could take care of you financially, but if he's not taking care of you emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, you leave him alone. I don't know why y'all sit through these things and then y'all think that y'all can, because all you're doing is lying to yourself. You manipulating your own self into staying into something for what? Something that is not going to work. Being with someone that is truly not for you, who has no true interest. And you could tell when a man gets tired. I'm gonna tell you, when a man gets tired of you, is when he starts talking to other women. When he starts doing things outside of that relationship that you ain't used to. When he starts moving different, when things, and the sad part about it is you only stay because there's certain things that this man does for you that you like is the reason why you stay in that relationship. Is the reason why you stay there. But at the end of the day, is it worth it? Are you is losing who you are as a woman worth being with a man that does not value you as a woman or value you as his woman, but values another woman more than he values? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm a little thirsty right now. That was kind of. Y'all not ready. You got men out here in these relationships with women, but seek more value in other women than they do in the woman that they with. Make it make sense to me. How is that possible? And the sad part about it is you as the woman basically see it and you ain't even saying nothing about it. You just allowing this man to keep pouring into other women, to keep doing all it up, to be seeking counsel from other. And you turn a blind eye. And here's the same man that you turn around and support every time somebody says something about him or do something to him or do X. You are his biggest supporter, but he does not support you. Make that crap make sense. How in the world you as a woman are sitting there supporting someone who has zero support for you, who will turn on you in a heartbeat, and the moment another woman talks about her to him, he's on her side and not on your side. But meanwhile, you as the woman, you are protecting this man from everybody, from the whole outside world. But you still sit there and you sit in all that festivity and you let it marinate. And sometimes do you even sit to church? Do you actually sit back and think about what are you doing as a woman? Why am I supporting this man? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing for this man? But you know what the sad part is? Because you don't see how he's treating you. You don't see it and you don't feel it because you have been so used to it. You have become conditioned to what this man has been doing to you the entire time that you can't even fix it. You have lost who you are completely. Look at yourself when you walk into, look at who you are when you are in a relationship and look at who you are when you are not in a relationship. Ladies, to your women, I'm so serious. Look at if you are not in a relationship in a marriage, look at who you are. You move different. Your thoughts are different. You function different. All of these things are so different. Your mind is a little bit clearer, but it is a little fogged. But it's much clearer. You're thinking more clearer because you're not dealing with the essence of another soul that you have to sit there and worry about and cater to. But the moment that you start, when you get with the wrong man or the man that thinks that he's for you or the one that you think is for you, because sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes, and just sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, sometimes y'all women be single too long and then you'll get bored and you just want a body or want to feel important or want to feel loved and want to feel understood and want to feel all these things, which is okay, but you have to make sure that the person that is pouring into you is pouring into you correctly and is doing all the right things and saying, not saying the right things, but is moving correctly. Because we as men, we are eloquent speakers. We could say everything under the sun. We could speak, we can talk and say all the good things to y'all. But at the end of the day, you as the woman, it falls on you. It all falls on you, ladies. I hear a lot of women say, I can't find the right man. There's no good men. There are good men out here. But I'm gonna say this: a lot of women that said that there's no good men. The reason why you don't see good men because you're not good enough for the man that's good for you yet. You're not good enough yet because you still allowing certain things to happen. You have to. The moment y'all women could turn around and walk away and just and click your heels 3 times and slide on them. No, Tracy. No, Tracy. You can't say it falls on them. Everything that we do in our life is because of something that we did, not nobody else. Regardless of the fact, there is nothing that anybody hasn't that has done to me that I didn't allow. That's how that goes. No, it doesn't go both ways, Tracy. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And baby girl Lulu, it don't take two, it just takes you. You can't add somebody into your own nonsense. You what's up, VJ? Good morning, sister. You as an individual, you, you, everything starts with you. You can't blame somebody else for something that you allowed. Everything that we do in our life, we allow it. We open up to people. We open the door so people can kick our ass. We open the door to people to make us feel this certain type of way. We open these doors. You can't blame somebody else for your hurt. You hurt yourself. And you know when people get hurt? When they stay too long, when they see the nonsense that the person is doing and they still stick with that person. Word. Who's that baby sis? What else, sis? You have to learn how to walk away from situations and you see them. But yet I want to stay because I think if I stay, this person's going to change. Who said that? Did that person make you do that or did you do that yourself? That's a self-proclaimed act. I want to stay. You know what? I'm here for the long haul. You hear what you're saying? I'm here for the long haul. What's up, Frenchie? I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure I'm gonna get this. So once you start putting yourself in a situation, you cannot blame somebody else. The hardest thing is because here's the thing. The reason why I say this is because one person is more emotionally attached than the other person. You become more emotionally attached than that other person because that person is becoming detached from you. But you're trying to keep that. You're trying to keep it, and you're trying to keep them closer. But as the further they move, the more you keep pouring into. Don't you see the game? The more this person stops doing stuff for you, is the more that you keep going closer and closer to this person. It's when did it start? I like that to get so complicated in these types of relationships. It's not that it got complicated. The only thing, listen, we make things complicated for ourselves because we don't see the true. We don't see the. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people don't truly see the true value in themselves. Number one. Number one, let's keep it a buck. Because everything starts with you. So it's what you value, what you're going to put up with, what you're going to allow. Has nothing to do with nobody else. Everything falls on you. What I'm going to allow, what I'm not going to allow. What I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do. That's what it boils down to. It falls on you. Has nothing to do with the relationship. If you see the relationship is going downhill, you're going downhill with that relationship because you're trying to bring it back up. No. If the relationship is going downhill, then you need to let it go and stop and pause. You stop. Let that sucker keep rolling. Because, and excuse me what I'm saying, when they say shit rolls downhill, but it ain't going to roll on me. Because I'm going to let it keep rolling. I'm going to stop. What's up, Jess? Good morning, sis. That's the whole thing. You keep wanting to roll down and rolling with these punches and getting bruised and getting battered and getting beat up. And I don't mean in the physical form, but you know what I'm saying. And you're sticking with these nonsense instead of just saying, like, you know what? I know when to walk away. This ain't for me. This ain't working. Stop saying things ain't working, but trying to make it work. That's the crazy part. Oh, this ain't working for me, but yet you're still there. You are still there. I don't know how long I can do this, but you're still doing it. You are still doing the same thing that you were sitting and saying. What you mean he won't go? Bougie, let me tell you something. You said I was trying, but he won't go. It ain't that he won't go. You don't want to let him go. Don't try to blame him somebody he won't go. You don't want to let him go. You know why you don't want to let him go? Let me tell you something why some of these men are still around. He won't leave your house. There's such thing as calling the cops. But anyway, let me say this. This is when I know some of y'all women don't want to let them go. Let these men go claiming that you're over them because, like I said before, you still following these men on social media. You still got these dudes can still call you. And once they call you are still giving them access to you, regardless the fact. This is the reason why men do what they do. This is the reason why a lot of these men don't support half the stuff that some of y'all women do because they know they still got access to you, even though you claiming you don't want to deal with them no more. I refuse to settle with foolishness in relationship. Definitely not trying to make it fit. Exactly. It's like y'all want to stay connected to the dumbest. I'm sorry. Let me not even say that. Y'all want to stay connected to the most brokenest people, but the man that's there for you, that can truly, that want to build with you and that can see inside of you, you don't even see that man. Y'all make it so hard for some of these brothers that want to pour into you, that truly want to see y'all. Y'all make it extremely hard because this man he just want to pour into your body. He don't see you. Some of your women are not being seen. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. They only see you for what they can gain from y'all. The sex act, all this other stuff, what you can do for them, the things that you can buy them, all this stuff. Oh, I need you to come pick me up. I need some food. This, that, call you when they only want sex from you. All this stuff, like that's all it is. That's all they see. But you got some men that just want to talk to you. See, let me tell you the difference. You got conversation. You got a man that want to talk to you, and you got, like I'm gonna say it like this. You got a man that want to talk to you, and a man that want to talk inside of you. The man that's speaking inside of you is the man that's just having a conversation with you. He's not talking about what you're wearing. He's calling you at reasonable times. You get what I'm saying? When I say reasonable times, anything after 10 o'clock, that's not a reasonable time. I'm sorry. What's up, Mel? He's calling you at a reasonable time. He's being respectful on the phone. He's not talking about your anatomy. None. He just want to know basically, how is your day going? He's not even worrying about who you dealt with in the past. He's trying to speak life into you. But the ones that's like, yo, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Yeah, so listen, what you mean? How was your ex? What did he do? Well, why he do that? Why was you with him? You see what he's doing? Once he starts asking you about who you dealt with, it's a whole different ball game after that. Because now he's taking mental notes. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get this one. If I keep talking to her this way, and then he starts telling you, if that was me, I wouldn't have never done that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have treated you like this. See, he's stupid because that's his loss. Yeah, I know how many of y'all women ever heard that. Just put a one in the comments. Give me a one if you ever heard a dude always tell you what he would have done if that was him. Please, because I know y'all heard that. And I need y'all to be honest. Yeah, see, that is the common word. If that was me. So the moment you hear those words, if that was me, that means you know what? That's not me, and you need to dip. Because he's already telling, he's about to feed you some bull. If that was me, I would have done this. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I don't even know what kind of man you was with. I can't believe you dealt with somebody like that. I know you heard this before. I'm giving you the game. I know you heard men talk like this. I don't even know what kind of man you dealt with. Because if that was me, baby, trust me. And the way that you look too, ain't no way in the world I'd have let you go. And these are the same men that'll keep you, hold you hostage. Sometimes they'll make you a placeholder because if he told that to you, how many other women has he said that to? You see what I'm saying? What's up, Moon? Moon, we gotta get this interview thing going on for real, sister. If this man has told you this, how many other women has he spoke those same lines to? Like I said, a lot of us men, we repeat the same conversation to different women because because it has become rehearsed. It has become a part of us where we have rehearsed these lines to the point where we have perfected. We have perfected the language that we can use, not on all of y'all, but on some of y'all. It works on some, but it doesn't work on all. But we have to keep talking to different women in order to perfect it, to get it down packed to the point where we can say it so smoothly and it just starts flowing out our mouths. And y'all be like, damn, this dude right here. Then next you know, you on the phone with your girl. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yep. You ain't never lying, Angie. You ain't never lying. We listen, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of men know the easiest women. We know the easy ones to prey on. We know the easy women to get at. We know just thank you, love. We know just how to talk to you, say the right things to you just to get you where we need you to be. And the sad part is a lot of you set yourselves up for this nonsense. Stop setting yourself for failure and set yourself up for success in a relationship or in a man, whatever you look for. Stop settling just for booty calls. Stop settling just for, I need to. No, stop settling. Listen, I'm going to say this. There is no such thing as an unattractive woman. Every woman is attractive in each in her own way. But it's how you carry yourself. Sometimes you have to change your look. Certain things that you are not comfortable with, you have to take your uncomfortable and make it comfortable. You have to start making yourself appealing for the man to approach you. You can't get mad if you have no sex appeal. You can be sexy, but you have no sex appeal because that's what he doesn't see it. All he sees is plain Jane. Don't be plain Jane. If it's certain outfits you're not used to wearing, throw that sucker on. If you feel that you don't that you as a woman don't like your body shape, go get a nice little strapless sundress. Brothers love them things. We don't care what you're wearing with that on. You can have a little strap, little sundress, and the imagination. All of your sisters, listen, like I said before, there is no such thing as an unattractive woman. But you have to position yourself correctly and start saying and stop thinking negatively about, there's no real men out here. No, there's real men out here. There's definitely real men out here. Some women, and let me tell you something. You have some women that'll keep you lonely. You have some women that your so-called friends will keep you in that same zone of being lonely, and then make you think that it's okay to be lonely for those. And I'm not, once again, this conversation today is not for everybody. For those that are here, this is the conversation who is for. I'm saying certain things. If it gets under your skin, hey, It is what it is. But sometimes the truth hurts, and the truth shouldn't hurt. The truth should set you free. Bottom line. Sometimes you're hanging out with bottom feeders. You sit around with certain women so much, and they sit there and talk about you and be disrespectful to you. But and these are the same women that you're supposed to call your so-called friends. These same women, the same things with men. You got sisters, women that will sit with you, and you be sitting with them, and you be hanging out with them, and they sit there and talking about you behind your back, and sometimes talking about you to your face, or maybe even talked about you before to other people. But now that you hanging out with them, you get what I'm saying? See, people only show their true selves. I'm gonna say this: some women will talk about other women. But if you're loyal to this one woman, or you loyal to this woman, or loyal to these women, and the moment that you cross these women, guess what they do? Or you do something that they're not comfortable with, guess what they do? Now they turn on you and start talking about you. Same thing with men. The only difference with men is I don't like another brother that's trying to talk to the same woman I'm talking to. First of all, I'm not here to compete. There's no way in the world men should be competing over women when there's so many of them out here. But you got men that want to talk to another man's woman. You got men that's trying to talk to another man's wife. You never seen a commercial? No, my brother, you got to get your own. Why is it that you want to talk? Why is it that you want the woman I got? She may not be the one for you. But why would you want to take? I don't understand why men want to take another man's woman, and the reason why women want to take another woman's man. Like, what is it? I don't understand that. Because of how she looks or how she's living or the things that this man is doing for her does not mean that he's going to do the exact same things for you, and vice versa. Just because you get that woman does not mean she's going to be the right woman for you. You just went and took a whole man's woman, and now guess what? Damn, I didn't realize he was going through all this stuff. Oh, now you realize it. Hey, Dr. Amy, I see you, sister. I don't see. One thing about me, I can honestly say, I was never jealous because I already knew that. Listen, you got her. I applaud you, my brother. But there's always somebody out there. There's always another woman out there. I may not get her, but I can get another one. And maybe, and see, let me tell you something. Because you can't get a person, take that as a blessing, because that person was not the one for you. Good morning, butterfly. Welcome in. We have to start looking at it that way. If you start looking at it that way, your rejection part, you won't even feel a certain type of way. You have dodged the bullet. See, we always think, I want you, I want this person. You want the person so bad that that's not the person that you need, and then when you get with that person, all of a sudden you turn around and now you are damaged. I'm sorry, Frenchie. Look at it like this: when you try to talk to someone and that person doesn't want to get with you, take that as a blessing. Take it as a blessing. You know what? I'm glad I ain't with. I'm glad this woman ain't for. I'm glad that she don't want to talk to me because she wasn't the one for you. I'm glad that he don't want to talk to me because he's not the one for you. That's how you start dissecting. But the moment you start giving in and you allowing that energy into your life, what do you think is going to happen? Now you find yourself with someone that you truly shouldn't have been with, and now you mad because things ain't going the way that they're supposed to go. Not saying every relationship and every marriage is perfect, because it's not. But you can perfect certain things in your relationship, in your marriage. You can set the certain boundaries that once you set boundaries and they both respect them, that's another thing that's very important. Moving together, doing certain things. There's no way in the world. I got to stress this. You are in a relationship with a woman, and you're going places and doing things that she's not even. You are moving as a man that is still single. You are going on trips. You are going here. You're going to parties. You're going all these different places. And where is this woman at? She's nowhere to be found. She's in the shadows. A lot of times we always say that. I think, and I'm starting to get it. If you are in a secret relationship, 9 out of 10 times, it's the man that doesn't want to be exposed, it's not the woman. And the reason why men don't want to be exposed, because we want to make sure, he wants to make sure that everybody else accepts the person that he's with. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing else. And then the sad part, that man manipulates you into thinking, well, when we want to come out, no. If he truly wants to come out, if this man truly sees you and values you as the woman that you truly are, he's going to let the world know. He ain't going to hide it. He's not going to sugarcoat it. And I'm telling you this, honest to God truth. If a man, bottom line, if you are in a relationship with your man and nobody knows about you but him, that man is not, he's embarrassed. It's something about you that he don't want nobody to know. You know why? Because he has trying to make sure that he's keeping all his other options open. This is the reason why nobody knows about you. Because he got other options floating around. And he don't want them options to know that he got somebody. So what does that make you? Option number 2. You are not his first option. You are his placeholder. You are the one that is doing everything that he needs for you to do. Everything that he needs for you to do. And you're doing it because you're thinking, well, that's my man. That's my man. No, that's not your man. That's everybody's man. That is you have become you are sharing a man that you don't even realize that you're sharing. What's up, cover girl? Yes. Super side piece. You're not even a side piece. You're just a nugget. And the sad part is you are doing everything at this man's beck and call. And the fact that you are actually sitting there. What's up, ladies? The fact that you're not getting notifications. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. The fact that you are with this man and you're trying to, and I'm telling you, if he doesn't, there's no way in the world a man's going to be with a woman and does not want to expose the woman that he's with because he's trying to keep his options open. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. There's no way in the world I want to wait. Wait for, what are you waiting for? If you know this is your woman, what the hell is you waiting for as a man? Well, I just want to make sure. Make sure what? Nigga, you done got the box. You done spent time with this woman. You done did all this stuff, but now you want to wait. You ain't wait to have sex with her. You ain't wait to do none of the stuff that you was doing with her, but you want to wait to expose her. You want to wait for the exposure. Y'all don't get it. This is the part that I'm talking about. So these are the same men that are trying to pour into you. These are the same men that don't support nothing about you. They just want your body. They don't care. They don't sacrifice nothing. They don't respect you. They're not fully committed to you. They just want to control you and convince you and to gain and it's all for personal gain. Everything that these men do is for personal gain. Has nothing to do with him truly loving you, treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated, pouring into you. None of these things. It's all personal gain. And as long as you allow these things to happen, these are the type of men that's going to constantly keep coming into your life. And you're going to keep allowing these men to walk into your life. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to open up a few boxes real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in trouble now. What I do? Come on, come give me some sugar.
Okay, bye. Peace out.
She got scared. She want to get on camera and get her man some kisses. That's rain love, y'all. But it's the truth. I don't even know if I can open my boxes. Why my boxes ain't opening up? What's going on, y'all? Uh-oh. I ain't got no boxes no more. They took all my boxes. TikTok took my boxes. You know I love that too, Roxy. That's my baby. My baby. I don't know what happened to my boxes. Oh, here we go. So I got some boxes. If y'all want to come up and have a quick conversation before I slide, it's all good in the hood. If not, oh, I didn't even see this one. Oh, this is new to me. If not, I guess I'll be talking to myself. You know, I like a little company up here, if y'all don't mind. You know, if you want to come up and talk to your boy. Yeah, I know. I ain't never seen this one. I just got this one today. Yeah, I'm about to test all these boxes for real. Oh, I got some on my own today. So nobody want to come talk. Tracy Jones. Come on, Tracy, because you was in them comments, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to say something.
Come on with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of men are just childish in their own ways. They ain't ready to grow up. I don't know why it's so bad in the Black community that the men are how they are. I've even been out where I've been at a club setting, a day party, and the men on one side and the women on the other side. And I'm 50 plus. Like, who does that? The men these days, to me, they don't come to you. They'll look you down and stare at you. And I know I'm not no ugly female. When I go out, trust me.
You said you ain't an ugly female?
No. I mean, I'm not saying ugly or cute, but
listen,
I know what I bring when I step out.
What's up, Castro? Did you not hear what I just said earlier? I said there's no such thing as an ugly woman. Everybody's attractive.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm talking about for me though, for myself, how I am and what I look like. I know I ain't no. I can't say I'm a 10. That's what I believe because that's just the way my self-esteem is. I can't say that, but that's just me. But when I step out, I know I look damn good. But I don't understand why the men on one side and the women on the other side, and they look at you and they act like they scared to even say anything. They talk to you, but they up in their buddy face the whole time. I'm like, this is the time when you need to be socializing with a female.
Tracy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you turn your camera on?
Can I turn what?
The camera on.
No, because I don't get myself together.
See, there you go. See, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, it shouldn't matter what you look like. See, that's the problem.
No, it don't.
No. Let me say something real quick. See, here's the thing. If you have to put on a mask in order to cam up, yo, what's up, fingers? Then that's a problem. And I hear women say that I ain't got myself together. Listen, you woke up this morning, you together. You are together. The moment that you opened your eyes, you are together. Has nothing to do with what you look like because now you're basing everything on what others see. Here's the thing I'm learning right now when it comes to some of y'all women. You have to get yourself together because you want to look a certain way for others, not for who you are. And that's a problem. People should take you at face value because now you so I can't cam up because I'm not together. What do you mean you're not together? You a sister, right?
Hello.
Good morning, Carol. Hold on, I got you, sister. If you as a woman, regardless the fact, I'm gonna turn my camera on. If I got bad breath, I'm gonna turn if my hair looking some type of way.
I'm just going here to tell you that's that great hat. But I get you. I understand everything you said. Trust me, I do.
Because you know what the funny part is? when y'all would get into a relationship with somebody, you're only going to be together. But the moment you wake up next to that man, you ain't together. He still got to see you.
Oh, he gonna see all that. He gonna see the blemishes. He gonna see the hair scarf. He gonna see Everything. I'm just saying, I'm not getting ready to do this right now on the live.
Why, you worried about what the world gonna think?
That could be, but I'm
No, that's exactly what it is.
It's just
You
what
worried
it
about
is.
listen, so you worried about how the world, how social media sees you. But guess what? Social media don't live in your house. But I'm gonna come back to you.
They don't.
I'm gonna come.
It is what it is. I'm not getting ready to show my face right now.
I ain't mad at you. I just want to see what you're gonna do. What's up, Miss Jones? Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
We doing good. So how, what you got to say, sister?
Okay, I just joined. I'm not sure what the topic is. What we talking about?
Do you really want to know?
I was just saying to him that, like, when I'm 50 plus, and when I go out maybe to a club or a day party, the men on one side, the women on the other side, and I'm dressed to head to toe. I look cool. I look nice. I look decent. I'm got a smile on my face, easy approach type of person. The men don't say nothing.
You know why?
Why?
Because men are not interested. Sometimes your women be old. I'm gonna say this. There are some women that are just overly aggressive, right? I'm not saying you, but there are some women that is overly aggressive.
How did they know I'm overly aggressive and I'm not even saying anything? I'm not even talking. I'm just sitting there.
Because you was looking. And because you sitting there worrying about because hold on, sister.
Talking to my girlfriend.
Hold on, because you're sitting there worrying about why a man can't come talk to you. Let me tell you something. Do you know what the funny part is? The club life, the social life has changed. You have now where women are congregating with a bunch of women together. They're not even talking to men. They're not even sitting there trying to worry about dudes because you got women gyrating on each other in clubs, sitting there popping your asses out and letting other women smack on your ass while the dudes are standing there with purses, sitting there on their phones. It's like it has changed. Nobody even dances no more. I went out and I see is a bunch of people. Hold on, sister. Hold on. When I go out, you know what I see? I see people, grown ass people standing around. Nobody's dancing. Everybody's just sitting there social and talking, and then they know each other. When I was going out, we was going out to dance. We throwing some dance shoes. We had on some dance clothes. We were there trying to get it in. What's up, Risa? But now it's like I got to get a section. I got to get a bottle. I got to stand there. I got to record my damn self. Like, that's trash now. But Lady M, what's up, sister? Welcome in.
Thank you. I'm gonna put my camera on here.
Oh, don't do that. Look at the party. You go, girl.
This is me.
And do that again. Do that again. Do that. That's what I'm talking about. That's
to what the lady was saying, I will go. I don't do clubs and all that. I ain't got time. I'm 58 years old. I ain't got time for the club life. I don't do none of that. But even just going out, I mean, if I see a good looking man or whatever, or he dressed nice or he smells good, I'll be like, hey, I am not meaning anything, but I just want to tell you, oh, that cologne smells good, or you look really good. I'll say stuff like that. But men don't approach me.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm not an aggressive person at all.
There we go. They got to see your beauty, sister.
But men don't approach me, and I'm like, I don't know what it is.
They're intimidated.
It doesn't matter how I'm dressed. I can dress up, dress down, whatever. This is me.
That's all I'm saying.
You know why? Let me tell you why. Because number one, because of your inner beauty, they don't see it, and they're intimidated by you. They're intimidated because they don't know how to approach you. Because a real man will know how to walk up to you and will approach you, and he will know how to speak to you. But see, you got brothers that don't know how to speak into you. They just want to talk to you. That's the reason why they walk by you, because they're not ready for you. And the beauty is, see, a lot of your women don't even know the aura that you have. Your aura will brothers that can't even penetrate through that because they're not ready for that. But a real man, the man that's ready for that, can walk right through that. See,
I am waiting for him.
And first of all, can you wait? Can you say that again? Wait, can you say that one more time, please? Because that was one of the most beautiful things I've heard yet.
I said I am waiting for him.
And what you just said is 100% true. You are waiting for that man, and guess what? He's there. But now I'm going to tell you this: you can't wait in a single spot. You have to. What I'm saying is this: waiting one way and allowing him to find you is two different things. Because waiting on someone that can't find you is hard. So you have to position yourself so that man can find you. What you've been waiting for can find you. So it's how you position you for that right man to find you. And he's there, he's looking for you, but you're waiting. So now that
can I ask you this too? I mean, I've been to club settings and I've been to day parties. I'm really not a club type of person, but I will go if I'm like, okay, let me just get out for a little bit. And I don't really stay there that long. I usually stay and leave like about 1. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really like a club person. But I've caught guys staring, and then once you look back, they look off.
Because they looking at you. See, the problem is this: they looking at your body. Y'all don't get it. If a brother's looking at you, he's staring. Yeah, shorty look good. And the moment you turn and he looked away, he ain't the one for you, which means that he is scared. He's a timid dude. He doesn't know how to approach you. So all of these things you have to take into consideration. And I'm not only speaking to your ladies on the panel. I'm speaking to your ladies that's there in the chats as well. Hear what I'm saying and hear me well. A lot of y'all are waiting for the right man. There's no such thing as the right man, because you'll be waiting for a long time for Mr. Right. What I'm keeping it buck. Y'all sitting there waiting. I'm waiting for the right man. I'm waiting for the right man. I'm waiting for God to bring me the right man. But guess what? You have to ask yourself, God, am I the right woman? Am I ready for the right man? Because you can't sit there and say that you're ready for the right man that he has for you, but that's the reason why he doesn't have that person for you yet, because you're not right. Get yourself straight. Work on you.
I mean, I agree with that 100%. But it's like then it's like, how long do I have to keep working on myself?
Until you. But see, here's the thing. You say that. You punch. See, here's the. Oh God, we're gonna do this. See, the thing is, and this for all y'all. This for all y'all women. You see how you try to put a time limit on it. How long do I have to keep working on myself? The thing is, a lot of y'all so become impatient on how long I have to keep working on myself, when sometimes the work is already done and you're overworking. But you don't see that the work is done, so you're still trying to work on something that don't even exist. And sometimes he's telling you, all right, you can stop right now. You're good. I'm not good enough. I still need work. How can you still need work if there's nothing to work on when you completed everything? You get what I'm saying? You done took the test and you done finished the test. Now you're going back over the test. Now you're going back. The test is done. Hand it in. That's it. You don't need to keep recycling, keep going back and forth and trying to fix something that you have already fixed. This is the reason why a lot of y'all stay stagnant, and the reason why y'all be like, well, I can't be seen, and this, that, and the third, I'm waiting. You don't need, your wait is over. He's telling you the wait is over. Now it's time for you to go out into the world, like I said. Go out there in the world and be the version that you are now. Don't be the version that you was. Be who you are right now. And walk out there, and guess what's gonna happen? That man gonna come, and you ain't gonna even know it hit you. And the beauty of it is not the man that you always wanted. That's the difference. See, we always have these types. First of all, stop get rid of your types, because your type ain't good. The only type you should have is a blood type. That's it. Bottom line. Y'all not hearing me right now. The only type that you should.
I will agree with you on that.
The only type that y'all women should have is a blood type. Stop talking about I need this type of man. I need this type of man. And men need to stop saying I need this type of woman, because you don't know what you need. We think we know what we need, but the only person that knows what we need is God. Is the reason why he gives us the opposite of who we are. My wife, total opposite of me. I'm straight hood. She always says I'm hood, I'm street. I'm just a hardcore dude. Bottom line, I'm Bronx, born and raised in the Bronx. I was a street, all that other stuff. But I learned to retract a lot of that stuff that was in me. And she pulled out the best out of me, which made me better for who I am. And made me a better man, because I see the better. I can see things that people cannot see, because I know me. Can't nobody tell my story but me. So I know where I came from, and I know what she did for me. But at the same time, this is what I'm talking about. Stop trying to get somebody that matches your fly. No. Because she matched my fly, but she did it the total opposite because she was everything that I needed and not everything that I wanted.
But sometimes the men just be just awful looking. Like, really. Now, you look at me and look at you, and you really think that it's going to work. Now, make it make sense.
What are you talking about?
Now, that's just like you. I'm just saying, you saying don't always try to match what you think what your man should be. Like, if a guy came up to me, and I look at him, and I look at me, and I'm looking at him like, now you know darn well I ain't get ready to choose you.
Why not?
And he may have it going, personally, career and all that. He may,
but he doesn't look good. So
that could be a plus.
No. Go ahead. Because you're gonna get this work. Go ahead.
But that could be a plus. But I'm just saying, sometimes it be the ones you like. Now, really, why would you come over here? You know I'm not ready to give you the time.
But you see, and right there, right then and there, that could be the man that was sent to you. And you dodged the bullet because he didn't look the part that you wanted him to look. Stop. Listen, y'all got to stop looking at people at the core. Yo, he ain't fine enough. He ain't handsome enough. He ain't this. Hold on, sister. I'm saying this because men do the same thing. She got to look this way. I got to have a dime piece on my arm. She got to have a pretty face and a banging body, all this other stuff. And we miss the inner beauty of the person that has approached us because we never gave that person a time of day because apparently you're not the type of man that fits my criteria. But this could be the same man. Could be the same man that will take you from where you are to a whole nother plateau, but you never gave him that opportunity because you didn't look at him in that light and was like, come on, do you think that me and you could be together? Hell to the years, yeah. Why do you think he approached you? Why do you think that man was sent to you? Sometimes y'all lose your blessings with these men that are sent to you and are saying the right things to you or speaking life into you and you don't want to hear it. Bottom line, y'all going to stop with all this he ain't because
guess not settling. I'm not going to settle.
What you mean settle? What do you okay?
But is that what it is?
Come on, L.
Because if you say you're not settling, you're also not finding what you're looking for. You're out here in the world. We do it everybody does it. Oh God, you're asking God to bring you this, but he done brought it to you. And he done asked you the question. Yeah, I done brought it to you now. What are you gonna do? And you just gonna let it go by. Why? Because that was your choice. So God gonna say, okay, I gave you exactly what you asked for, and you let it go right by you. So now you got to go back and stop.
Now, seriously, come on, y'all got to make it make sense.
I'm making it make sense.
It can't always.
It makes perfect sense.
I understand that. I do understand. Trust me. Wait a minute. I do understand that. Trust me, because I done been in church and I've seen.
It ain't got nothing to do with church.
When I look over,
sister.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I've been to church and I've seen beautiful, beautiful women with their husband, and I look over and he looked like, oh my God, you with her, you married. Like, I get it, I understand it because he probably was nice, warm, and approached her very nicely, or whatever he said, or maybe he done for her. You know, she like, you know what? I'm tired of the ones that think they got it going on, or the ones that look a certain way. I'm gonna go ahead and choose this man, and he treat her very well. I get it. Trust me,
it's not about the way he treats her. It's not. See, that's the problem. It's not about the way he treats her. That man poured into. She's seen the inner beauty of the person. This is what I'm trying to explain. We're not looking at the inner beauty of anyone. We're looking at outer beauty. But she's seen something in him that exactly.
Yeah, that's what's seen first.
Thank you.
Because when I see a man, I mean, I can see two types of men.
Come on, sister.
You could have the one that is, I guess, what you consider really handsome or whatever, and then you have another one that someone might say, oh, they're just plain or ordinary or whatever. But it doesn't take very long to know the inner beauty in anyone.
Come on.
You can only put a facade on for so long.
Come on, teach, lady.
How good looking you look, and you have an ugly spirit.
Come on.
Take that somewhere else.
You know what, lady? I'm about to follow you, sister. I like that. I'm following you back. Let's go. Listen.
But I mean, because there's a lot of beautiful people out there, but they're not all wonderful, great people, and there's people what you may consider ordinary or whatever. You know, someone will look at me and go, oh, you're beautiful, and somebody will look at me, another person will look at me and go, she's all right. But you don't know me. You haven't taken the time to talk to me to find out my inner beauty, because you might look at me and go, okay, well, she might be this, she might be that, but I really like how she thinks, or I really like how she treats me. I like how she's considerate, thoughtful, and it goes both ways. Because if you talk to me, and I really know what you're about, find out, you're a caring, loving person, you're genuine. You can't hide that. I don't care what you look like. You can't hide, but you can't hide it. So
I said,
right, but I can't base it on looks because we're all visual. We're all visual. You see someone, you're like, ooh, I like that, but that may not be for you. Kind of like what you were saying, but you have to take time and look past. So you can't look at a couple and really go, oh well, she's pretty and he's whatever, because you just don't know what that connection was for them.
The thing
that bonded them.
The thing I'm learning right now, right, is the visual. Yes, you're right. We are very visual creatures. We look at whatever the case may be. But just because it looks good, but the moment that, and I think Brother Think said it in the comments, the moment that a person opens up their mouth, I don't care how fine you are. Because I've had some drop dead gorgeous women. But the moment that they open their mouth, I'm like, hold up, you talk like a sailor.
All doubt.
Yeah, it took all the beauty that you had, it erased it. And we gotta be careful. We
to a lot of people, they can be as gorgeous as they want on the outside, but like you said, brother, the instant they open their mouth, you just made yourself an ugly individual. If your personality is ugly, I don't care how beautiful you are. You're done.
Yeah,
true.
It's a terrible thing. What's up, Butter Pekin?
What's going on? Y'all got a great conversation going on this morning. That's a great conversation going on this morning.
All right, so you coming to chime in?
Yes, I came to chime in because I'm a single woman, 60 years old. And it is hard out there. It is hard out there from both sides.
It ain't hard.
But I just believe that, who's going to be for you, going to be for you. And, so I just sit back and just wait. That's all I do. I just sit back and wait. Keep myself I keep myself fit. I keep myself looking okay. And I also keep my heart pure. And that's the bottom line. Because people see through your heart. When they see you and they don't see that you got a heart, and some people don't carry their heart on their sleeves. That's the toughest part when people, I get approached by a lot of gentlemen, but my thing is the way I work, that throw them off because the way I work. It's not what I do or how I am, it's just the way I work. So some things that we do, and when they do see us, they see your heart, and they can see, oh, she I like the way she carry herself. I like, because she look pure. Now you sitting there looking like you mad at the world. Nobody's not going to approach you. Nobody is not going to approach you if you seem like you stressed out, if you seem like you angry at the world, if you seem like you looking around rolling your eyes. I don't been with women and I tell them, why are you sitting there rolling your eyes? A gentleman can come up to him and, oh, no thank you. And they rolling their eyes at the gentleman. For what? Why you don't know this man. Why are you rolling your eyes at him? You rolling your eye because he not your type. Just like you said, it's not your type. So you roll your eyes at him. And then if they short, they tall or whatever it is, why I always get these old short men? Don't knock a short man now. Sometimes a short man can be more effective than a young
here's
man.
The beauty. Let me tell you something about some of these short brothers. Some of these short brothers love to climb, and some of y'all women like some mountains. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Give him some. That's that man with a shorter man. Let me tell you the difference. A man, and I ain't no little dude, but I just want to say this. A short dude will actually he will put that work in. Because he knows. Let me tell you something. When y'all get these little short dudes will put that work in because he has to put work in because he's trying to compete. So he's going to put all the work in. And y'all be sitting there, I need a man that's 6'6". He don't need to put no work in. But that little dude, he going to put that work in. He going to show you the reason why I'm 5'5", I'm 5'7". And I don't mean in the bedroom. I'm just saying he going to put the work in you. without you even realizing it. Sometimes some of the things that we label as what we don't want is exactly what we need, because here's the funny part. We don't need it. We need it, but we don't want it. We know what we need, but we don't want it. So we reverse it. I know what I need, but I don't want what I need. I want what I want. You ever heard people say, I don't care?
The funny thing about that, I keep hearing they say type. They're looking, that's not your type. But if you're still looking, you don't actually know what is your type. Because that man that stepped to you can actually be the one that God has for you. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
First of all, here's the funny part.
That man that actually stepped to you could be the one that God has for you. You're getting prepared in places, and he's getting prepared in places. And now God feels it's time for, you know what I'm saying, you to get your desires, what you asked him for, and now somebody has stepped to you that he has for you. But because you have this long imaginary list or this type mindset, you know, it threw everything out the window.
No disrespect, brother, but hold on.
But you neglected to see that it was from God because you didn't even give it a chance. So God don't send us what we want.
Hold on, sister. Hold on, sister. No disrespect. My sister cover girl. My sister cover girl got to get a chance to speak because I was trying to go in order. But go ahead, cover girl. You got the floor.
Good morning. I'm gonna be brief, be bright, and be gone. But I do want to say this. You know, oftentimes I hear women say, "I don't need a man," and then the next minute, "I want a man." They're not sure if they need or they want or what they want or what they need. At the end of the day, a lot of times what happens is that we put too many stipulations on a man, what we want. We want to put him on the cover of Vogue magazine when we're not there ourselves. We want to put him at 5-star, 6-figure when we don't even know how to figure $5.
Come on.
Because we're too busy in malls trying to shop for a pair of red bottoms and can't even pay rent. We're too busy trying to make our friends feel like I got it like that because I got a certain type of man. But here's the thing. When you are loud, when you hood, when you ratchet, when you don't even have a credit score past 400, notice what I said, past 400, you know, the sad part about it is that you, instead of you being concerned about the things that matter, we're too busy being concerned about those things that really don't matter, not even to him, simply because of the fact that oftentimes, you know, as women, and let me stress when I say this, some women, oftentimes some women, you know, I see them on this app and even, you know, where I live at, you know, they speak about, oh, well, you know, if my man ain't got this or if my man ain't got that, ask yourself, can you afford a man? Can you even afford to have a man? Do you even have the qualifications? Do you even have any of these things that make a man even want to ask you out or even to approach you in the first place? Because again, just like somebody just spoke and said, see, it's one thing to look good on the outside. That's nothing but a shell. But if your inside is messed up, it don't matter how good you look on the outside. It don't matter how that body look. Listen, that man gonna run anyway. Now, he may think enough of you to get it for that one night, but he gonna get it, quit it, and keep it moving. Yeah. At the end of the day, we need to stop this perception and this foolishness and this nonsense about I want a certain type of man, and if my man ain't this and if my man ain't that, well, guess what? I always say this, and I'm going to use this analogy again. If God pulled a mirror down from heaven and showed you yourself, you wouldn't want any man. And honestly, you wouldn't even like your own self. And I'm going to rest right there.
Oh, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not even trying to step into that one. That was heavy. No, but you know what, though? You're 100% right. A lot of times we always say what we want and what we want, but we're not ready for the things that we even want. We claim that we want certain things, and we're not even prepared. We're not even prepared for those things. Just like why you think a lot of people, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people are single because they're not prepared to be in relationships. For those that be wanting them, you're not prepared for them. So you start. So when you're not prepared for something, you try to prepare yourself to be with someone that's not even for you, and then you wind up caught up in the mix, and then you want to get mad at poor choices. Well, I know men should choose better, women should choose better. No, you should choose yourself better. Pick me first.
But you know what, Velvet? I'm gonna add something else to that too. I have a friend of mine that when I say he's always speaking facts, I mean, because he give it to me from a male perspective, and I think that's one of the things too as women that we need to start doing is listening to these men, because here's the thing: we can't tell you as men what you're thinking. You know that lie that they came out with, think like a man but act like a woman. We can't think like you can't think like us.
And we can't act like no woman either.
No, and right. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, when he tells you, listen, as men, this is what we want. As men, this is what we like. Just like when they ask us, listen, you tell me, what is it that you like? You know, what is it that you want? I think the problem, David, is a lot of us have stopped listening and started responding.
Well, I say this. Yeah, you're true. We had started to listen to respond, but we stopped hearing what the other people are saying. Because in order for me to hear you, in order for me to listen to you, I have to hear what you're saying without responding. Because if I'm listening, I'm only listening to what I want to listen to respond back to you. But if I'm hearing things that you're saying, I'm receiving everything that you're saying, and you know what? Now it's getting to me. Yo, what's up, Coach K? My brother. Now I get it. Now I understand. You see what I'm saying? And my brother K, he'll tell you. I understand. If you're talking to me as a man, you're trying to talk to me, I'm listening to what you're saying. But the moment I got feedback, which means I need to respond because you said something that triggered me. Now I got to respond back. But if I'm not triggered, if I'm in my right mental, I'm in my right spiritual, I'm in my right physical, I can hear everything that you're saying and receive it. That's the problem that we have. We're not ready to receive certain things that we hear because the truth hurts. But I'm going to land there. Coach, what up, brother? Talk to me.
Man, you hit it right on the head, man. That's all about communication, man. People think it's about what you're saying. It's about if people really can understand what you're saying. You know, do they trust your word enough to just listen, or could they calm down their emotions enough just to hear what you're really saying, man?
That right there is all it takes. When we learn as men and women that we can actually just sit back and, especially if you're in a relationship, marriage, relationship, whatever the case may be, the person that you are talking to, you're supposed to be able to sit there and be like, you know, baby, I hear everything you're saying. I receive it. The same way you receive the word of God, you should receive the word from the person that you are with. Receive it and understand it. You know what, baby, you're right. Because let me tell you something. A woman, the right woman, the woman that's for you, she's going to speak to you. It may not, and I'm talking to some of these brothers now. This woman going to talk to you. It may not be the way that you are used to a woman talking to because she ain't your mama. She's going to talk to you, and it's going to be the toughest thing that you have ever heard. But guess what? That's that woman speaking life to you. If a woman ain't complaining about you or some of the things that you're doing, that woman don't love you. She ain't want nothing to do with you. Oh, that quiet woman that's allowing you to go out there and F up, that's the one you need to walk away from, bro. Because trust and believe, that woman don't care about you. We take it as, I can't believe she always on my back. You know why she's always on your back? Because you're always doing stupid stuff that she has to get on your back. But if you step up and stop doing things that you ain't supposed to be doing, she don't need to be on your back.
That's so true, bro.
Correct.
And
that's the thing too, because you know what, Velvet, and I'm gonna get down after this because y'all know I'm in this kitchen. I'm gonna say this. A woman who really and truly care about you, just like a man who really and truly care about his woman, sometimes will say things even though the truth hurts, but he or she didn't say it out of malice. They said it purely in love. And if you cannot receive that, then that's truly a problem.
No, you're 100% right. Because my thing is this: if by chance, as a man, this woman is talking to you and saying certain things, and here's the funny part: what we fail to realize as men, we get mad. Man, I can't stand this woman, yo. I can't believe she's saying why she nagging me. She's nagging you because she loves you. She's nagging you because she sees something that you don't see in yourself. She's nagging you because she sees the value in you that you stop seeing in yourself. Sometimes as men, we get comfortable. K, am I lying, K?
No, sir. No, sir.
We get comfortable in the positions that we in because look at what we got. I'm comfortable with this woman. I'm good now. No, you ain't. I don't want to be good because I want to be better. Forget about being good. I want to be better. So if let me slow down a little bit. Come on, Kay, help me out here. Help me out here, bro.
Bring me down, Velvet.
I got you, Sue.
But you own it though, man. It's all about, man, for real, learning yourself and learning how you listen and being patient with the person that you're with, man. I don't think we trust people enough. You know what I mean? I don't think that we deal with. So therefore, we always have an opinion about what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you like that girl, you're gonna listen to her for real.
That part.
You know.
I also think what ends up happening with many of us, we bring a lot of our baggage with us. So you cannot see who is for you because you already have a preconceived notion that, you know, someone like, oh, all men are the same. All men aren't the same. All women aren't the same. We're all different and we handle different, you know, situations differently. But when you just have that mindset, you'll never find anyone and you'll never be able to hear or listen to what the other person is saying because you're just picking out certain things and you're like, oh, just like that person or just like my ex or just like my that. You know, you have to, the important thing to even find the person you're looking for is to get rid of all. It doesn't disappear. You know, your past is your past, but you have to deal with it in a way that you're not taking it into a new relationship. Mm-hmm. Because whatever happened in my past, if I'm going out with you and I'm bringing that, you're like, what's going on? I don't even know what's happening. You know, so we have to be very mindful of what we're bringing into a new relationship. And if you're negative, even when you start talking with someone, all of a sudden they're like, man, she seems a little negative, or oh, she's got a lot of baggage, or what's wrong with her? You know, you pick that up right away. You don't have to have a lot of conversation to see that someone's bringing other stuff with them, and no one's going to deal with that.
Well,
in any kind of relationship.
The thing I've learned is this: it's not about that. It's that people just keep dating the same type of person. So you bringing all you doing is carrying the same baggage. You are carrying the same luggage to the same airport to the same airline every day. You're doing it. You are repeat and offender. You can't blame somebody else. It is you. All you doing is what? You want to say, oh, I can't believe that I'm with this. Get out the. You are dating in the same pool. Your pool is this big. You are dating in a bottle of water. You cut this or this, all you got. It's that much. It's that deep. And they want to say dating is so hard. I can't believe I keep falling for the same men. No, you ain't keep falling for the same men. You just keep what you're doing. You just allowing the same men to enter into your life because you don't know how to make a change. You never pivoted and seen and looked inside the pool and was like, wait a minute. I keep seeing the same damn fish. Let me step out of this pool. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me leave the pool and go to the ocean. Because now you got to walk through the sand. And walking through that sand is hard. It ain't easy to walk through that sand and get to that water. But guess what? You don't that's called I'm putting in the work to get to this ocean because now it's a bigger variety. And I got choices. Well, I don't have to choose none of these things. I can choose me, or I can go out there and swim as far as I can and keep going as long as I want. Because guess what? That water is no longer shallow. It gets deeper and deeper as you go down.
Can I say something?
Come on, brother. You got it. Come on, Short. I'll wait for him to come back. But yeah, this is what it is.
You got to change your mindset. You got to act on it. That's it.
We didn't. No, they didn't hear that. Can you come back? Because you kind of went out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I said a lot of times we get our normal state of mind, man, we get stuck in normality, which means that I always argue, so you'll find somebody who argues. You know what I mean? And then you get stuck in that mindset because that's what you're used to. You know, actually, you just said it. Why do I end up in the same situation? Because you're the same person. You know, so you ain't doing nothing different. You're going to the same spots. You're choosing the same style of person. And we think because we change bodies, we change the mindset. No, we're picking people with the same mindset as the last one.
Yeah, you know why? Because of that one thing, K. What we used to say, this is who I am.
That's it.
And the moment
we don't give ourselves time out of one relationship. You got to give yourself time when you're jumping out of one relationship. Don't just jump right back into another. Give your time to heal from that relationship. We don't give ourselves time to heal from the last relationship.
Because they not. Whoa. Hold on. I got a little pushback on that healing from relationship stuff. You ain't healing from the. What I'm saying is this.
No. Give yourself time to get over that person that you just been with.
You got to get over yourself. It ain't the person. You got to get over you. See, no. Let me hold on, Butter Peak. I got to tell you this because I hear this all the time about getting over somebody. Let me explain this thing to you. When it comes to this healing situation, what am I healing from? I'm only healing from things that I caused myself. I caused all this stuff, so I have to heal from my wounds that I have put myself internally, not what somebody else did. Number one, I'm not healing from the relationship. I'm healing from the nonsense that I allowed to affect me in that relationship. That's what I'm healing from. I'm not healing from that person because my thing is this: when you have to put in your mindset, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I walk away from you is the moment I dismiss you. You are X for a reason. X, and I add an E and an I and a T. That means you exited my life. Bottom line, there is no resurfacing. There is no coming back. When I get rid of you, I'm getting rid of all of you. When I say all of you, your phone number, your social media, everything. I don't even want to be part of your family. Period.
That's part of your healing.
No, it's not part of your healing. That's called part of your exit, sister. Butter Pecan, that is part of. I'm not healing from. That is part of. See, you're not hearing me. That is part of your exit. I'm exiting. I'm leaving. I'm healing from things that I caused, that I allowed to cause myself. That's what I'm healing from. I'm not healing from that dude or that woman. I am healing from all the pain and stuff that I let happen to me. So now that I let this stuff and I realize it, this is why healing doesn't take long. People only say, I'm still healing. No, you're not. Healing doesn't take that long. At the end of the day is this. My healing means I'm over all that nonsense. I don't need it no more. You know why? Because it no longer exists in my life. So unless I allow it unless I allow it and I hold on to it, which means I never let it go. Sometimes you got to let go of the person completely. When I say let them go, I mean everything about that person, their family, all this other stuff, all the nonsense. You got to let it all go in order for you to truly move on. Because sometimes we feel like, you know what, I'm done, I'm free. And no, you're not. Because now, like the sister said, like Brother K said, you walk around with that baggage because you're still carrying all that dead weight talking about you healed. No, you didn't. Let the bag go, throw it in the trash, keep it moving. But y'all want to hold on to stuff and you want to bring all that nonsense into something new. This is the reason why I said, when you meet someone, stop worrying about who they was with in the past. Stop talking about your past relationship and talk about the person that you're with right now. I want to know you. I don't care about who you dated. I don't care how many body counts you have. I don't care about none of that. I want to know you. And you want to know me. I'm not going to sit there and tell you about, well, you know, my ex-girl did this and shit. I don't care about your exes. I care about you and you only. This is how I want to get to know. And when people can start doing that, guess what? They will find out relationships are better. When people start going on dates, like my brother Coach would say, go on a date and have some fun. Stop going on a date with expectations. Stop going out there saying, well, you know what, he got to have this or he going to have to do this. Stop saying all that. Just, you know what, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to go out and I'm going to have fun. And then one more thing before I land. Ladies, I'm encouraging y'all. If there is a man that is pouring into you, you must learn that man's world. It is not for him to learn you. It is you for you. It's for you to learn him, because what you're going to bring to that man is totally different than anything he has. Because guess what? When you have learned him, learn about him, his likes, his dislikes, all of these things, and you pour into that man, there's nothing that man is not going to do to you. Stop being afraid to submit to something that you are not familiar with. Because the moment you submit to that man is going to submit 100% to you. A lot of times they always say, when men don't submit, yes, we do. But sometimes being submissive and submitting is two different things. A lot of people think I'm submissive. No. Submissive is that same man that is making you do certain things, but I'm talking about the man that does not support you, but make sure that you support him. You are submissive to that man. Y'all better get it together. Come on, I'm done. I can't talk no more. I'm done.
You're exactly right, bro. People spend too much time worrying about what was instead of dealing with what is. Where you were ain't where you going. If you're too busy looking behind you, you ain't gonna never see where you go.
See that? Hold on. See, Stella, you talking about I will always submit and obey? What are you, a slave? Does that man control you? That don't even sound right coming out of a woman's mouth. I will always submit and obey. Obey who? First of all, ain't no man your damn master. When you the moment that your woman make a man your master is the moment that you have failed as a woman. You failed. Because that means that man can do no wrong in your eyes. But you submitting to somebody and obeying somebody who is basically telling you what he has total control over your life. You listen, I don't care if it's your husband or not. Straight up and down. I don't care if it's your husband or not. I don't care if your women been married 50, 60 years with this dude. You do not obey no doggone man. He is not your master. The only thing that's supposed to obey is a damn dog. Dogs obey their masters. Dogs submit to their masters. Animals, not humans. If you stand 10 toes down on that, then that's on you. Bottom line. Bottom line. But ain't no way in hell I'm going to allow my woman to obey me. Ain't no way in the world. Any man that tells a woman you got to obey me, that is your doggone master. He is not your husband. That is your master. Bottom line. And if you sit there and you obey that nonsense, then guess what? You a fool. You the fool. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I agree with that.
You know what though, V man, and you know I am, man. I think we all got to redefine some of the terms we're using and understand that when we're using them, does it fit the situation? I kind of understand what Stella's trying to say, but at the moment that she was saying it didn't fit our conversation.
Exactly. And I'm not coming for Stella, because Stella know, but she knows she can't say certain things because she know I'm going to get triggered.
Does she know?
She know I'm going to get triggered when she says stuff like that.
Yeah, it's tough though, man, because like, you know, most of us over 40, man, we lost, man, and we using terms and we taking situations, like you said, we bringing baggage, we, you know what I'm saying? Instead of packing luggage, you know what I'm saying? We out here bringing baggage, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Taking a book bag on a 5-week trip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we got to get it together. And listen, Stella, no disrespect to you, sister. You know I got love for you, but there's certain things you can't say, and you know I'm gonna get, because when I hear that word obey, I'm gonna be honest. To me, it doesn't fit right when I hear a woman say that I obey my man. Being submissive. Submitting and being submissive is two different things. And when people can learn what it is to be submissive or to submit, they will get the picture. But let me do this real quick. Come on, Kim. What's up, Kim? Because you ain't rarely come up on my joint. So this must be good.
I'll be back through there.
All right, brother. You know I love you, K, man. I appreciate you.
Respect, man.
I got you, brother. I'll pack you up. Come on,
Good
Kim.
morning.
What's up, Kim? Because you rarely come up on this platform.
Thank you for bringing me up.
You know I'm going to bring you up.
I really appreciate it. I follow you. I love you. I do.
I love you too,
passionate. You tell the real deal. You no holds barred. You tell it like it is. I appreciate that kind of honesty and passion, because I'm like that too.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, a lot of people don't love Velvet because Velvet ain't for everybody, which is cool.
No, I do.
Because a lot of people can't wear velvet. That's why, they got to walk around with polyester.
You're so funny. Yeah, you funny. I really love all you guys. So I'm glad you brought me up. This is the first time that I'm ever on TikTok on a panel ever. I watched The Horseman. I watched Coach K. I watched She Moves the Room. I'm in there. T.O. I miss T.O. I don't know where the heck he is, but I hope he's okay.
The brothers are doing their thing right now. They all, they are. It's summertime, so this is the time we're taking a hiatus right now. Brothers out there, they in these streets. Everybody chilling.
I can't hear you.
No, I said the brothers, we out here. We just, they just out here doing what they doing. Everybody, it's summertime. It's get hot, so they want to be in them streets, which is okay, and I respect that because that's why I don't go live every day.
That's okay.
That's why I do my lives the way I do them because I'm trying.
No, you need to continue, and I love the new one, Love Jones. I love it. You got to continue. You got to convince Rain to continue. Please convince her to continue because y'all, you need to see Black love. I just love it. I love to see Black love because we don't see it often. At least I don't. I don't see it. So when I see it, I'm like, go, you go. So convince her, please, to continue because it's very helpful.
I think that one of the most important things for us. I don't know. Somebody got background noise. I gotta mute you now. Sound like Darth Vader over there. The thing I'm starting to learn about us as a people is Black love is very important. Very important because we need to show that the unity, the camaraderie. We need to show that we are still together and that we can truly love one another without coming at each other. One of the hardest things to me is being single. The easiest thing is being married. You know why? Because I only have to deal with one person. That's the easiest thing. People say marriage is hard. Marriage is not hard. The easiest thing about marriage is easy because I'm only dealing with one person. That's it. I don't have to worry about if I'm single, I got to deal with so many different people, so many different lives. No, I only have one life I have to worry about. Actually, two, mine's and hers. So when people say marriage is tough, marriage is work. Yes, it is.
It's work.
But it's easy.
It's work.
I'd rather deal with one woman than got to deal with multiple. No,
I know we see just the partial of you guys, and I know that it takes work, and we see the good stuff between you and the relationship. That's what I'm attracted to, the fact that you love each other so much and you support each other. I know for a fact that it's not always easy.
No, it's not.
But we're only looking at because she handles you.
Oh yeah,
she handles you really well. I believe you got your match forever. Yeah, she handles you and you handle her.
No, and that's the thing. Like,
hi Ray, I see her.
Yeah, she in the building. But that's the beauty of it. Like, when that right person comes into your life, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to accept it. And guess what? As a man, you stand strong because either one or two things. Either you're going to fold or you're going to become stronger. And to me, I was already strong, but she has made me stronger than who I am. I mean, I'm doing things right now that I was like, I don't feel like doing that, but I do it. You know why? Because I see something. She sees something in me that I haven't seen in myself, even at this big age. People don't understand. Well, I know me.
Exactly.
We don't.
Right. You're exactly right. You see, that's what a relationship should be. You should come in as a complete person, and the other person just enhances your life. They push you to do better, to be a better person. And yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. But you're supposed to come in as a whole person, not all this I need to be healed or whatever. No. You have to come in as a complete person and just looking for that other part to push you to be a better person. And I think from what I see, very limited, I know, but from what I see, she pushes you to be a better person.
Yeah, she pushes me, but she also gonna get these hands. She keep playing. No, I'm just playing. She gonna get these hands.
She can handle you. You can't.
First of all, I wouldn't do that. That's my love. But let me go to Brother Bone.
I know you wouldn't.
I know, but Brother Bone, welcome in.
Thank you for bringing me up.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
You already know, Kim. Brother Bone, what's up? Welcome in. See you in there. You got something you want to share? Anything? Nothing? He ain't on. He on mute. Y'all can pack him up. You know, my time is of the essence. And I don't like wasting time. All right, well, thank you, sweet George. I appreciate that. Thank you for listening. Listen, we at the hour right now. I've been on this joint for about 2 hours. I try not to go past 2. I try not to go past an hour and a half, but I normally do my little rant, and then I let people come up on the platform. First and foremost, let me do this real quick. I would love to thank each and every person that came to the live this morning. And I'm talking about those that are in the comments. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for coming in. I truly appreciate each and every person that comes into this live. I hope for the most part people got something out of it. You know, I don't do this for fun. Peace and blessings to you as well, Stella. Yeah, my brother Coach in the building. I appreciate you joining the platform, my brother. Who this coming up? Is that Pam? What, Pam? What's up, Pam? What, Pam?
All I wanted to say is I agree with a lot what you were saying. And it's good to hear things instead, you hear it, you see it, you do it. But once you hear it, it's you understand it better.
It's a difference. People, how can I put this? Some people hear what they want to hear, and I'm not here to tell nobody how to live their life. That's not my job. Exactly. That's not what I'm on this app to do. I'm just here to give y'all the hard truth. My brother K Short knows it. For some of the fellas on here that know me on this app, and even some of the sisters that know me, I'm just gonna give you the hard truth. I just want to tell you things that you don't want to hear. I'm not a soft-spoken dude. I'm not no eloquent speaking type of man. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Bottom line, take it how you want to take it. Fully clothed, the butt naked. But you're going to get this work. Right. You got to get the work. Listen, there's people don't come to my live because they say, oh, it's your tone. It's your tone. Get past my tone. Because I know a lot of tones. I know Tony, they can sing. But at the end of the day, it's all about the message behind the words. It's the message behind it. That's all it is. But let me I got to do my closing because I love y'all.
Okay.
Listen, like I said before, it's the people that come to the live. It's you guys in the comment that makes everything special. It's not the people that come up on the platform. And I love you guys that come up on the panel. But at the end of the day, it's the ones that are in the comments, my comment people. You guys do an amazing job. I love that. I love the camaraderie. I love to talk to people in the comments because you guys are important and you're there. You have some of these hosts that don't engage with y'all, but I engage with people and I can't read them all, but the ones that I catch, I engage with you because you guys are important as well. You guys have a voice and your voice needs to be heard. That's the reason why I engage with y'all. So I appreciate the fact that you guys even come up here and say what y'all need to say in the comments. I respect it. And like I said, you guys are the heartbeat of this live. It's you guys. It's not the ones up here. It's the ones that are down in the comments. Y'all the heartbeat of the live. So respectfully, thank y'all again for coming. And I'll be back on Friday morning. Friday afternoon because I have to work. So I'll be back Friday, probably Friday evening or something. But I'll let y'all know. But I'll definitely be back Friday again.
I appreciate you.
So with that being said, I know the people up here that's up here, if you want to give a quick, short closing, be brief, be bright, be gone. If that's the case. Oh, and just to let y'all know, for those that don't know, I'm also on YouTube, Velvet Jones 2.0. You can follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna start doing some things on YouTube as well. I have my own YouTube channel, so I'm on YouTube as well. which is what I'm broadcasting on right now. So when I do these lives here, I'm also on YouTube at the same time. So you can also go back and listen to the live, whatever you missed, whatever you didn't get from the live, you can always go back on YouTube and listen to the live as well. Because sometimes I don't repost them here, but YouTube does it for me. So yeah, in that order. But like I said, y'all got anything y'all want to say before your slide? And then my moderators can
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come up. I do follow you, and I've watched a couple of different things, and I've never come up on the panel, but today I was just a little inspired. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed the topic.
Well, I thank you for joining. And I followed you back, sister, because listen, don't let nobody take away your radiance, because you're glowing, girl. You got the glow. I'm serious. Y'all sisters be sitting there like, I don't know. Not y'all gotta understand. Y'all women's aura is amazing. But not every man is allowed to penetrate that aura. That's why certain men is not for y'all. But that man is there. He's there.
All right.
But you just gotta keep your aura. Keep ladies, I'm telling y'all sisters, for all y'all, keep your aura. Don't let nobody come and destroy it. Don't let no man break your spirit. Don't have no man. I better go on. But go ahead, sister. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, you have an amazing day and enjoy your Wednesday on purpose.
Me too.
Moderators, please. L Boogie, what you got, brother?
Well, as always, I always appreciate talking to you. And you said something about the message not getting received. People, like you said, people hear what they want to hear. That's that person. As long as you do what you do to get the message out there the way you want to get it out there. And like you said, these women their aura is exceptional. That's where, as the wise one said, don't let nobody steal your joy. You ladies be who y'all are. And the message will always get received regardless. It's how a person receives it. That's on them. You can't do nothing about them. You just do it with you. This is why I appreciate you the way I do, because you just speak from the heart and speak differences. Just keep it real. We're not individuals that's gonna sugarcoat nothing. That takes too long. That takes way too long. But see, when you got a panel like this one, it's not even gonna take that long. Message is gonna get out there, and I just love rocking with you the way you do it, because I appreciate you. I called you this morning. I was getting my steps in. I was like, okay, I can stop and listen to this. now that you get me drop it down, I can go back out here and get me another set in.
Okay. Listen, man.
I appreciate you, bro. As always, it's all love, ladies. Y'all appreciate y'all, and appreciate your people in your chat. They listening because they appreciate you.
I appreciate that. L Boogie. You already know, brother. And I met L Boogie in person, just to let y'all know. See, y'all be forgetting. I'll be meeting people in person. I met Frenchie. I met a couple people. Y'all better recognize Dr. Jones in the building. But I gotta drop you, L. I appreciate you. Love you, my brother. Come on, Pam, I am. You got something you want to say, sister?
I just want to say I love your platform, and you be giving out some good. Your topics are good. It's interesting to me. I always like listening to them, and it's an eye opener for me.
Well, thank you, sister. I appreciate that we're here to open up eyes and pour into people. That's all I'm here to do.
That's what you're doing.
Yep. This water ain't cold that y'all getting. It's some hot water. It's going to scold you. It's good for you. Listen, I got to pack you up, Pam. Listen, thank you again for joining my sister. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, come on with it. Come on, Kim. Yes. See? French Fang, boy, that's my girl right there. French Fang work. Yes, we do. We always show love. Yeah, I met French too. See, I don't understand. Brother Boutte, what up, my brother? Come on, Kim, what you got real quick so I can say what I say and I can get out of Dodge. Because some of us got to go to work today. And one more thing, let's go Knicks all day. Parade tomorrow. I'll be in the building. Okay, I guess Kim ain't got nothing to say. Love you, Kim. Got to go.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, my bad. See, that was me dropping. I'm sorry, Kim. I'll bring you back up real quick. I know you got something you want to say. I apologize. I was waiting for you to say something. That's why I was like, boom.
just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for allowing me to come up for the first time, and I definitely am learning. So I can't be the only one learning here. I never thought TikTok would be a place for learning, but it absolutely is. And I appreciate you. A lot of women appreciate you. You do talk a little rough, but I see past that now. I didn't at first, but I continue to listen, and I really see past all that. And I just understand that you're passionate about what you do, and you have very strong opinions, and you don't hold back. When you feel that something's wrong, you're gonna say it, and you're gonna say it without, like the other guy said, without sugarcoating it. And we don't need to be sugarcoated, because nobody needs to be taken down the block and around the corner. We just need what it really is. And I appreciate it. I appreciate honesty and directness. And that's you.
Well, thank you, sister. I appreciate
So thank
that.
you.
No, you're welcome. You know, all I did was just bring me to the platform. I didn't bring anybody else. I just brought me to this app. And I had to find myself and find my niche and just say the things that I wanted to say, whether people like it or not. But sometimes the hardest truths are the best truths. But listen,
I agree.
I thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that comes to the platform. But thank you. I'm going to give my closing. All love, sister. So today's discussion: does he support you when you're not? Does he support you when you have nothing to offer? No. Here's what I'm gonna say. Let's say this because I wrote it down, and I don't like doing a lot of writing, so this is kind of short and sweet. Real love is about commitment, sacrifice, and respect. Being used is about convenience, control, and personal gain. There it is, right there in a nutshell. If this man loves you, he's going to support everything that you do, whether you have anything to offer or not. When I say anything to offer, I'm just saying anything. Y'all know what I mean. So for some of these men that are out there doing the things that they're doing with these women, y'all know who y'all are. Get it together. Get it together, fellas, because guess what? For the rest of this week, that's what I'm doing. I'm coming in. I'm stepping on brothers' toes. I'm stepping on your necks. I'm keeping my foot on y'all. Because we're going to stop trying to blame women for half the stuff that we do. You got to stop. And women, I'm telling you this. I'm going to keep mine on y'all's too. Keeping y'all on your toes. Stop falling for what they call a banana in the tailpipe. Stop listening to what a man is telling you, and watch how he moves. Just because he's telling you something, if he's telling you one thing and he's moving a whole nother way, then guess what? Something wrong with that picture, ladies. Get it together. You're always talking about, I want a man for action. Then watch his movements. Watch how he acts. Instead of listening to what he's telling you. As a man, I can tell you anything under the sun that's going to make you feel good. It's going to sound good to you, but that don't mean I'm right for you. Check his temperature. Check his beacon score. Do a background check. Talk to a family member that he's not that close to. Like, I'm gonna be real. My wife talked to my aunt. My aunt told her something that she still ain't tell me to this day. And I was like, what she tell you? What she tell you? But you know what? And I realized none of my business what my aunt told her, because what she told her, obviously we are still together. And let my aunt sleep in peace. Sometimes sometimes in our lives as men, we hurt the right woman, but love the wrong one. We don't even realize it. We have hurt the woman that has been right for us, but we have fell in love and loving and pouring into the one that is wrong for us. I say that to say, let's do better, men. Let's do better. And it's not about picking right and about choosing right. It's just about just being right. We got to start doing right. I'm speaking for myself as well. We have to start doing right. Anyway, I'm done for the day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tapping. We got to 123K like, and I ain't even asked for that today. But listen, I appreciate the taps. I appreciate the likes. Appreciate the gifts. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you just for taking the time out of your day to spend time with me. I appreciate that. Enjoy your Wednesday on purpose. May the love of the Lord be with us all until we meet again. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank y'all again. Have an amazing, amazing day, guys. This was a little deep for me today, so yeah, I got to slide because I got to do some thinking. Peace and blessings.